Good morning. Welcome to another Battletech uh, modded game. Roguetech. Wow. Brain fart. Yeah. So, back to some more Roguetech. Hopefully you're doing well. I apparently have not drank enough of my coffee yet, but we will get that remedied while we are trying to make some profit. So, let's jump into the game. All right. We are looking at Word of Blake potentially. It's 3.5 skulls. It is lowlands and 600 tons. So I won't be able to field everything, very possibly. Comstar not like me. Perish the thought. Well, we actually might be able to field all we want. 600 tons is apparently not. Warnings. Alright. Paradox is injured. We're gonna have to swap him out. He's a firebrand. Go ahead and throw Arclight in there for now. I want my missile platform on the field. Ooh. Actually, I don't know that I do. We're going to do it without it simply because of the fact that I don't want to trigger, if at all possible, an additional support lance for them. We'll try to stay there. Yeah. All right. No other injuries, just him. Right. I do need to do some training. Let's throw Decker in there. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Tell you what, it is interesting to starting to develop habits of different games, some of which I play more, some of which I play less. And I will go to do the intro, and I actually will go into an autopilot of what to say. Problem is, what I will be saying will be for a different game, and or issues like the start of this one, where my dyslexia is having me go Roguetech after I have already said Battletech. It's a mod of Battletech, but for some reason, my brain decided the Battletech aspect of it was much more important. Go figure.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
Disable
online.
autopilot.
All systems nominal.
Command interface.
All right. Strong winds. Be careful. I can move around. Artillery. We have a support.
You don't want in this thing, you don't
I'm
get
not
in this
running
thing.
a
I cut you out everything. I don't need you.
And I'm not using one of the lamps. Aha. They are using a lamb. Phoenix Hawk Lamb. Well, hello there. An actual Phoenix Hawk. That's actually kind of amusing. Okay. We have the high ground currently, Anakin.
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Okay, hold it.
Brace.
Hold it.
Yes, Commander.
Everyone get into position.
On my way.
Yep.
I don't want them to be too close because I don't want them to be shooting each other. Let's try to create a firing line here.
Need something, Chief? Roger.
Duncan Fisher here.
The sprint. That way I can face the right way.
Heading that way.
Hey, yup.
Coach, you're technically already in position.
Acknowledged, Commander.
Decker.
Receiving you.
Decker is another story. Sprint.
Confirmed.
Not exactly sure I like that positioning, but we'll see what I can do with it.
Duncan Fisher here.
Okay, so we got a 45% chance on you, 30. Let's take the shot. Oh, hello.
There you
Shots
go,
fired.
folks. That's the way the Mechwarrior crumble.
That was interesting. What was the point of that? I don't see anything there. That's kind of strange. Okay.
Aye, aye.
We're going to attack for 9. Last rifle. Air launch laser. I mean, can get a couple shots off. Maybe I'll hit with one.
Firing on target.
Maybe I'll hit with none of them.
Hey there.
We're gonna brace.
Taking a protective stand.
For
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
well,
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty.
They're not
Always
going to
with
be
the
cold over
negative
there.
waves.
they hit.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Yes, Commander.
And, there's a Toronto.
Locked on.
Oh, the pain.
Have a little faith.
I'm working on that.
Skipper.
Drop that down to 1. Let's see if we can narc them. If we can narc them, we will have a little bit easier time with them. Nice. We got the narc.
Good to go.
I mean, still not phenomenal.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh, that's yeah. There's a reason why I'm bringing you out on the field. I need you to learn to shoot.
Standing by.
And again, I need my regular pilots to learn to shoot. All right, slug. Let's bump the SRM up. Let's try to. Nope. Would have been nice to have the asset on him.
Duncan Fisher here. Lighting them up.
Yeah.
Ready for orders.
I mean, I like having the high ground here. Oh, hello.
Critical hit, Commander.
It looks like we're gonna find ourselves another bridge. Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
Commander,
Starfish. Nice. I got him with the Gauss.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, hello. Nice follow-up.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Ready to rock.
Oh, there we go. We are through it now. I'm not worried about the narc. No wing mounted or anything?
Have a little faith.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Just surprised. Nicely done.
systems holding.
Defend the line.
Duncan Fisher here. Lighting them up.
Just the medium laser.
Standing by.
I would really like the guy out of the sky. If he could make arrangements for that.
Tank set.
He ejected. The Phoenix Hawk is in one piece. Huh.
How's it going?
Big shot cannon. I mean, horrible hit chance.
That didn't hit?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, no sweat, you know.
41, 44.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other one's on the other side, burning.
Confirm.
Crib. Sure. just one position? No. Of all. 155.
Move into position. Locked up.
Nice, I think. Blackjack. 45, 37, 40.
Got it.
Ooh, I like that.
Firing all weapons.
Lyman, don't say you're sorry. He's been trying to get us killed ever since we landed.
Oh, yeah.
No chance, man. No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other...
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Duncan Fisher here. 5 of the air PPC.
Awaiting orders. On the move.
Oh, very nice.
Receiving you.
Most of you seem to be actually hitting some targets. It's kind of nice. Most.
Reporting negative damage.
You missed, you filthy animal.
Commander. Moving out.
45, 42. Some armor.
Orders.
Sure, let's go stand by their fallen pro. Fallen comrade. Yes.
Confirmed.
Got with both. Yeah, I got them with both PPCs. I will take that. Just missing with the laser isn't a huge deal.
I'm on him.
And they are narked.
Aye, aye.
I like it. Good and spicy.
If we're late, it's because we're dead.
They have needed to move.
Crazy.
Hopefully I just don't
Crazy.
shoot my teammates in the back.
Copy that. That's gonna hurt.
Both Phoenix Hawks ejected.
Ready to rock.
I like that a lot.
I'm rolling.
34, 34. Let's let him know we haven't forgot about him.
Good to go.
+4 resolve. Interesting.
Heading out.
Big shot.
Duncan Fisher here.
World is detonating around you. Wow, he swung wide.
Standing by.
PPC is jammed. 32.
Locked on target.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
51.
Crazy.
Yes, you are crazy.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't.
Yes, Commander. Do that.
Well, that was a little wild.
Duncan Fisher here. Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Oh,
Let's go wild, folks.
beautiful.
Something just went boom.
Ready for order.
You shall be disarmed. Literally.
Firing a full tilt.
Got him. Acid. Nice.
Skipper. I'm there.
Shifting front across the top. I like that as well. Save the dark ammo. We're gonna need that.
Orders.
Jeez. These guys definitely were not paid to fight to the bitter end. It's 3 ejects. Holy crap. Yep. That's the plan.
Let's go wild, folks.
Both hit. Didn't
Duncan
hit the
Fisher
same
here.
spot, but I'm okay with that.
Lighting them up. Let's go wild, folks.
I'm telephoning you from a cafe about 10 miles south of Mechwarriors, and I wondered if you could do me a favor.
I literally have not had to get off the top of this mountaintop.
Crazy. I mean, like,
This is
so many
wild.
positive waves. Maybe we can't lose.
Standing by.
Last target.
Do that.
Ah.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
What's up, boss?
You're not supposed to heal the opponent.
I copy. Engaging. Receiving you. On my way. Roger that.
I mean, I'm chipping away at him.
Oh, yeah.
There went your accuracy.
Hey, up. 10-4.
Yes, move closer, please. Single charge.
Firing.
Oh,
That didn't hit. What's up, boss?
all right, Decker. Get him. CER.
Roger.
Between the legs.
No luck.
Let's go wild, folks.
And that has a high point
Heading that
there,
way.
right? Yep. I don't have to worry about shooting the guy in the back.
Lighting them up. Haha, let's go wild, folks.
I don't blame him for not moving closer.
Catching some rays, you know.
I wouldn't want to be shot either.
Always with the negative wave, Moriarty. Crazy.
But
I mean,
you
like
should either run away
Are you dumb or something?
or engage and get it over with. Just saying.
God.
Senta Mas.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Shoot the other person.
Copy that, Commander.
Good.
Awaiting orders.
Nope, don't move. Just shoot. Ooh, one AC-10 down. Upper recoil destroyed. That could have been nice.
Yes, Commander.
Would you mind ejecting before all your good components are beaten off of your body? Every one of your other teammates is about, it seems like, has decided to choose discretion as the better part of valor.
Negative damage. Stepping by.
Yeah. You hit with one. It was a great hit chance. Great hit chance. Where'd you learn to aim?
Haha, let's go wild, folks.
Actually, not moving. You're literally gonna stand here. The
Lighting
fact
them
that
up.
I have not had to really significantly
wild,
reposition in this match at all is amazing. That saves so much time when I'm not having to traverse massive parts of the map.
Copy that.
For $1.6 million, we could become heroes for 3 days. Always with the negative wave,
Follow
Moriarty.
up.
Crazy. I mean, like, some could probably use...
Hey, he took the advice.
Mission successful.
That was a short mission. Good grief. Holy guacamole, Batman. What is disputed? Phoenix Hawk Lamb. I don't care about losing the rep. If I want the equipment, I want the equipment. I'm the one who did the fight. 55 tonner. Shade VTOL. What is that? Light VTOL designed for practical combat, trading speed and weapons armor for light. It took one hit. Tag, quad missiles, and thunderbolts. X to doubt. So the Phoenix Hawk Lamb, there's only 3 parts of it left, which is funny because he ejected. Anyway, gyro defense. I mean, short of opening these guys up, there's nothing really here. Show me what you've got inside. I want to see your guts. Large pulse laser thunderbolts. Pulse lasers have +2 accuracy, +20% chance to hit a group on first location. Can be used with insulators, anti-air, factor 15, your armor critical. definitively. Let's see. I have a tag. Ultra AC10. Indo steel. Core engines. Ferro fibrous. Ultralight. I can get the double heatsink kit for money. Supercharger. Upper recoil. Both of them were not destroyed. Caseless. Double the ammunition. Plus the jam chance. Plus 20% stability damage taken. Not entirely sure I want to use that. I mean, so far that is the best value for money. I don't really see anything else terribly amazing. Got a few interesting things, but definitely nothing to write home about. All right. Hope I've been forced to write loading screen tips. When I was a kid, we had picked up some fortune cookies at a grocery store and opened up one of the cookies and it said, "Help, I'm locked in the cookie factory." It has stuck with me since. I always thought that was quite amusing. 1 day, and 4 days. That is not bad for repairs.
Job's done.
Nice. Paradox, 2 more days. Let's check. Hello? Weird. And store. Nothing funny, anything terribly amazing. Missile accuracy. Have one of those. Vision thermal exchanger. I'm not putting all of my money into that. Thank you. Alright. Next mission. 1,000,000. 2.5. Not urban. Okay, what do we got here? It is lowlands, attack, and defend. So we're going to be defending a base and attacking one simultaneously. Our own forces are in Babel. We'll get there in time to save the secondary base. Huh. Draconis Combine. 7 salvage. 28. Indeed. We were pretty well equipped for what we were dealing with, but if we're splitting our forces, I'm thinking it might be better to have some more people on the field. fire support. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't want to shuffle that around. The area denial will be nice with him. All right. While that's loading, I will be right back.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So that extra mech has apparently pushed me over the edge. We are going to have support lands. Way too long to load.
Command interface initiated.
Good grief. Really? Okay. We have to destroy that one. That's a bit better. It's like if we have to do both of those. Structure standing. Okay.
Duncan Fisher here.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Heading that way.
Aye, aye.
Commander.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, no sweat, you know. Tanks are faster than any other tanks in the theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, don't read about you in that case.
Roger. Full speed.
Need
Ready
to
for orders.
get someone to go work on that base as quickly as
Understood.
possible.
Moving fast.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
Duncan Fisher here.
I think
Heading that
we're
way.
gonna have to make sure we are countering. We'll have to see how quickly they get engaged in the combat.
Commander?
Whether they pussyfoot around or over there. Much better hit chance than that one.
Move order confirmed.
To the trees. I would like to point out how irritating that is.
Skipper.
I hit him.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Did not draw the aggro. WTF.
That hit something good. Waiting for orders.
Kick him while he's down.
Negative 10. Negative 10. Target eliminated.
Bye-bye.
Systems. Holding. Commander?
Alright. Sprint.
Roger.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Receiving you.
Hostile people. Alright. We're gonna move here. And I want thunder here. thinking there about something. Alright.
What's up, boss?
Decker. Yeah, we're not shooting at that. Maybe we are. I mean, it's not like I can do anything else with them currently. Maybe we'll get really lucky.
Confirmed. No luck.
Bunch of smoke.
Duncan Fisher here.
Doing here.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Would have been nice to get him with the BBC.
Schmuck.
Schmuck. Kick. He's
Always
overheated.
With the negative wave,
Good job.
Moriarty. Always with the negative wave.
You could fall down now. Johnny Cage.
Ready for or
Alright. Positioning for counter. I just need to tag him, right? Not a chance. How are you being flanked? You were still facing the wrong direction. That's why.
Awaiting orders.
Kick and everything.
Moving to position. Ah!
got something you want done?
Yep. I want you to reach out and make their lives miserable yet again. Hey, Drac. No telling. They are tricksy hobbits. That is for sure. How are you doing this morning? Other than apparently fighting the bot spawn of Satan.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Physical weapon, yes!
Okay, Taggart. You and me.
The clamps. Okay, that's kind of strange.
Receiving you.
I don't have yours set up to function quite like mine, so I'm not entirely sure what would be causing that problem in the first place. Kick.
Heads up. Targeting for a physical attack. That
Gotcha.
Definitely an antisocial type.
How was your hunt
Hey,
last
Kelly,
night?
what the hell's going on out there, man?
Good to go.
Positioning. 34. You were down. Core through his shoulder. This should be Grizzly. If it actually hit. Not Grizzly at all. I mean, your builds are nightmare fuel. I do understand that, though I don't think they knew it was you in the first place, so they were just wanting to watch the world burn, completely independent of you. Pushed him to eject.
Ready to rock.
Physical weapon. It hit you with psychological warfare as well.
Now go on, get down into your hole.
Kick.
Well, I'm right. Hey, look, you know, if those engines are turning over, we can sneak right off the edge of town. Nobody will hear us, right?
You could probably...
Nice.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Bringing the pain.
Ooh, in the head. Nice.
Standing by.
Positioning. Actually, can I just move? Yes. I want you out of play.
Give them everything I've got.
50 points. And it's enough.
Smoke
I
one.
made 3 squads give up with it last night. Bam.
Ready for orders. Confirm. Show me more.
Did you run into any spotlighters?
Hey there.
You're going to bathe this area more because you haven't suffered enough. Oh, wrong one. I mean, right one for doing damage, but wrong one for mines.
Here comes the ship.
I look forward to seeing the details on that. Kick. Nope. You're the mine launcher. You're not doing that.
Let's move.
I need to go and take out their base. I don't think I can do it in 4 rounds, though, so there's going to be more coming.
Yes, Commander.
Alright.
Full speed, no target.
No shot.
Damn it.
Details?
Have a little faith.
Okay.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Let's hit him hard.
It looks like we're gonna find ourselves another bridge. Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up. Whiff. Aye, aye.
If at any point you want to jump into Discord, let me know. Not that I mind engagement in chat, but I know it can be a lot to describe.
Yes, Commander.
Crab, finish you off.
How's it going?
43, yes. Talk about having situational awareness.
Yup. Engaging target.
Oh! That had to hurt.
Target. Mechwarriors, show them what you got. Orders. Hauling ass. Minimal damage on that hit.
What's up, boss?
No shooting, just running.
Whatever you say, boss.
Okay.
I'm out of LRS.
Vehicles are as good as trash. Very nice.
Hell yeah, it's on now.
The mother beautiful bridge. and it's gonna be there.
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards. Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Damage is minor, Commander.
What do you need? Location confirmed. Give them everything you've got. Duncan Fisher here.
Nice.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I don't want to shoot. No, I mean, I don't want to melee. I want to move. Are you seriously not going to let me move? There we go.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
Well, there's a target.
Awaiting orders.
I can't see them yet.
Here we go.
I'll hop to general. That is not what I'm trying to do here. All right. Discord. General streaming.
Now I gotta mute your stream so I don't get an echo.
Echo, 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 echo.
Good to go.
Yeah, I gave him my Wesker build that is such torture.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, I gave it to him through text message. And about an hour later he got on. So I jumped into his stream to watch. And he was running it, but he wasn't running it on Wesker.
Locking on
And
target.
he was like, dude, this build doesn't work. And he's like, it works, but it doesn't work as good as you said it does. It kind of sucks. I was like, dude.
Are you on Wesker?
You're trying to run it on the first. That build is literally designed for Wesker.
So what is the first?
The first is the new Stranger Things killer, the Vecna from Stranger Things.
Ah, okay. So, did he just miss the detail? Oh, by the way, this is Wesker specific?
Yes. It is specifically designed for Wesker because of a unique thing or a unique feature that Wesker has. So this build is all about your terror radius. So the bigger your terror radius, the better this build works. Wesker, at default, has the largest terror radius in the game.
Okay.
Most killers at default have about a 25 to a 30 meter terror radius. Wesker's at default is 40 meters. This
Hey, Kelly,
build
what the hell's going on out there, man?
increases that drastically.
That is
So-
it's already double the other terror radius.
So, and most killers want their terror radius reduced. Because
Yeah.
the bigger your terror radius, the faster they know you're coming after them.
Yeah.
Well, with this build, it drastically increases the size. I think at max perk tier plus all 5 stacks of Huntress Lullaby, you're looking at close to a 75 meter radius terror radius.
Crazy.
So you can coat most of the map if you're in the center of it. Most standard maps. There are a couple of maps that are a lot bigger in it. It still works, but you have to keep moving in it. But most of your basic maps, or for example, so like the Raccoon
New
City Police
Yorker like you,
Department,
a hero
West
is
Wing,
some type
and the
of
basic,
weird sandwich.
I
Not
can
some nut
literally
who
just
takes on
stand in
3
the center of
tigers.
it and coat majority of the fucking map where all the damn generators are.
Gotcha.
And what this build does, it increases the size of that tear radius
Some could probably use some
probably around 70, 75 meters. If not more than that. I haven't really looked at it. As long as everything's at tier 3, and I get at least 5 hooks to get all 5 tokens for Huntress Lullaby. You don't have to have Huntress Lullaby, but it helps. So like if they get the if they find the hex and breakhold with Huntress Lullaby, it's really not going to affect you that much. You just don't get the huge boost on the size of your tear radius. But what it does, it reduces the size of skill checks.
Commander?
So less likely that you'll miss it. The little red bar that moves on your skill check that you have to aim and get inside that little spot moves faster. It randomly changes direction.
Waiting for orders.
And with Huntress Lullaby, the more stacks that you have, it starts screwing with the sound that it gives to the survivors to let them know the skill check is popping. At 5 tokens, you get no sound alert to know that the skill check is there. So if you're not paying attention, you can't just be looking off screen and hear that.
Evil.
Oh, I've got a skill check and look back.
That is evil.
You have to be paying attention. So the whole time I'm in there, like especially Raccoon Police Department, because it's a multiple layer map for the game, I could just stand in the center and coat both levels of it. So the whole time I'm standing there, I'm just hearing detonations from them missing skill checks on the fucking generators.
Oh, that is disgusting and awesome. Mostly because I'm not the one on the receiving end of that.
I have made 3 squads. Like, I literally just stood in the center of RPD and had 3 squads just walk up, set their items down in front of me, and crouch. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
And all you're
Just
doing
do
is
it.
standing there?
Yep.
Jeez. We're
I
not
was
worthy! We're not
I was
worthy!
literally one of them, and it was a fucking bully squad. One of them, when they found me in the center of the map where that little the desk is and the central hook usually is, I was just sitting there turning circles. They all just came in and like stood around me and dropped them out. I was like, yep, nope, I'm done.
That's
I ain't doing
actually
it.
pretty amazing.
I was like, oh, there's times like this when I
How do you
wish I was
become a
streaming.
master? By doing nothing, you win.
Yes. I got a few new sound cues for my fucking soundboard.
Okay.
One of which is just because, well, it's me.
We're late, it's because we're dead.
And I tend to do this. Pirate and them were laughing last night because we were running 2v8 killer. So during the, the wait between,
Crazy.
every time we escaped,
Crazy.
you saw me
like,
backing
so many
out
positive
backwards,
ways.
crouching,
Maybe we can't
playing.
lose. You're on.
What is that?
It's from a song by Twisted called Raw Deal that just basically states I'm going to be a juggalo. No
Oh,
matter what happens, I'm a juggalo.
so should I be looking for a copyright?
Oh no, it's under 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I have this one for when people press my fucking FAFO button when I'm on killer.
You're all going to die down
Yeah, I heard about that one. That's something that you should be spamming with Wesker. If you could actually get that in game, oh my god, that would be so good.
And I have, so like, especially when I'm running with Pirate, Widow is usually in there, and she's got a thing because me and Pirate, when we're on Survivor, run the shirtless Patiro with the glowing tattoos.
Yep. I
She's
recall
all
her
about
as
that.
like, why are they killing my man?
The hot shirtless guy. So she always laughs and like goes ecstatic, like when me and him are standing there healing each other.
Duncan
So
Fisher
now,
here.
every time me and him have to heal each other, I just pop.
Heading that way.
That's hilarious.
Waiting for orders.
And when
That-
I'm on Killer, or when I'm on Survivor, specifically when I'm on Killer, but I do it on Survivor a lot. So there's moments where I'm just running and I can't tell where anybody is, and I'm around the corner and they're just right the fuck there.
Give 'em everything you got.
But Survivor side and Killer side,
I'm under
I pop.
fire.
Hello there.
We'll go.
I had one I almost put on it, especially for the fucking me running Killer, and it was the hello motherfucker. The Red Queen I really like though, because I actually created a fucking GIF. So like people that are paying attention to the Discord channel, when I pop it, there's like this fucking oh, what is that? Cross-stitched image of the Red Queen that says you're all going to die down here below it. That flashes.
Nice.
Took me a while to create that motherfucker.
They've got a lock on me.
I can imagine.
Ugh.
The first mission I started today, I was in a position on an elevated platform with tree cover, and they were coming towards me. I did not have to move off the top of the hill. They came to me. It was one of the fastest matches I had encountered. It was incredible. It was a thing of beauty as far as that's concerned. This next one, I'm making up for all of that walking that I did not do before.
Copy that.
We ran a 2v8 last night, and it was, he was on Wesker, and I was on Tiffany.
That's a man.
And I ran Tiffany in shadow mode, so double the fucking undetectable for me. And she's already hard to fucking see because she's so fucking small.
Yeah, her and Chucky.
Mm-hmm. So we get in there, and because of the way we're running and the zombies and all that, we're getting constant fucking auras, so we can tell where everybody's at. And we always saved a generator that they had been working on. So, like, we only damaged a generator when one of us would get somebody downed. The person, so if I downed somebody or he downed somebody, okay, so let's say if he downed somebody, I would damage the closest generator to where that person he had downed was before he picked it up, so it would light up that area and show us everyone that was sitting there waiting to try and get the flashlight saved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like I would damage the generator and immediately drop into hidey-ho mode where they couldn't see me, and I would round the corner on them and down the person that was trying to get the flashlight saved.
Nice.
And like we tortured this fucking whole match. Like it was horrible. Everybody died.
Ready to rock.
And I saw that one of them was a Twitch streamer.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, okay, we'll go pop into their channel real quick now that the match is over. So I popped in, and they were laughing about it. They were having good fun with it. And I popped in. I was like, GG from Tiff. They were like, Tiffany, dude, the fuck? That was mean. Holy shit. And I noticed all of them were talking in there. I was like, oh, you're all
You don't want in
running
this thing, you don't get in this
together.
thing.
Where's
I cut
the
you on
Sable
everything. I
at?
don't need you.
This biscuit 413.
I'm drinking wine,
I was disabled.
eating
I will
cheese, catching some
apologize.
rays, you know.
Every time I fucking turned around, you were right there. Like I would round the fucking corner. And, Hi, Sable.
Well, I mean, it's not like you complain when you run into Sable anyway. So.
No, but it's like she was the
Duncan
first one
Fisher
to die.
here.
She died like a minute and 30 seconds into the match. It was bad. Like every time I rounded the corner, there she was. She was like, "It's all good," and that streamer was like, you know, if you sit here and you watch the stream with
Heading
for
that
a
way.
little while, we're not
Bring in
trying
the
to
pain.
escape. We're literally here just to goof off, try and get flashlight
Whip.
saves, and we're goofing off and having a good time. We're not even worried about escaping. So, I was like, I mean, you know, cool.
I mean, to each
But,
their own.
You know,
But you're all gonna die.
killers like me, those flashlight saves and flashbang saves, that just presses my fuck around and find out button. Like, I am that killer that when you start being toxic like that, the FAFO button gets hit and I start playing Let's See Who Can Be More Toxic. He was like, you know, I'm a killer main, so fair. That's fair.
I copy.
Nice.
And he started talking about the killers that he made. He had 3. It was like Unknown and Singularity. I can't remember the third one, but they were all 3 like killers you rarely fucking see. I was like, you know what? Respect, because my killer mains, especially the main that I use, they're like that. You don't see them that often. And he was like, oh, well, who do you main? I was like, oh, you would hate my like legit main, the one I spend the most time on. He's like, well, who do you main? I was like, Plague, Ghoul, and Skull Merchant. He's like, I do fucking hate your main. He's like, I fucking hate a good Plague player. There's nothing you can fucking do.
Damage minimal.
I was like, oh, I have some nasty builds on Plague. It's like, but every killer that I have at minimum.
You have at minimum what?
There
I
goes the
had a
bait
missile
job.
bombardment that drowned you out.
I have at minimum 3 builds for every killer.
Gotcha.
That way I have about everything. I've got a build that typically I have like a stealth build. I have a no heal build, and I have a snowball build, technically, on all of them, or typically on all of them. But there's a lot of them that I also have, like Plague, I have a regression build, I have an anti-heal build, I have a stealth build, I have 2 different types of snowball builds. Like, I have 6 builds on her that are all for different things. Ghoul, I have about the same thing, but I also, since I've been spending a lot of time on Ghoul right now, trying to get down to at least 7 so I can get all the bloodied pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the big one
Always
that I
put the
have
negative waves, Moriarty. Always put the
my
negative waves.
anti-flashlight build on. And it's
Why don't you
all
think
about
how
fucking
beautiful it is out here. The river beautiful.
preventing them
And it's
from
gonna be
being
there.
able to stun me with flashlights or with flashbangs. And the rest of it is all about feeding the aura information so I know where they're at.
Gotcha.
And it goes down to like, so every time it has a perk on it that every person that I hit with a basic attack
Duncan Fisher here.
becomes my obsession. And then
Heading that way.
when I hook my obsession, it changes the obsession randomly to another survivor. But when it does that, it
Lighting
gives
them
me a
up.
sound alert and a visual aura alert of where the obsession is.
There you
So
go,
I'm
folks.
constantly getting
That's the way the
information of where
Mechwarrior
somebody's
crumbles.
at.
Yes, Commander.
Nice.
So I could literally hook, turn, and tentacle launch myself towards the next person. And that really works when I hook somebody and they're all just trying to get the save, because then I see all of them.
That's gonna hurt.
So do you think, for particularly the Wesker build, that there is a counter?
Oh, I'm sure there probably is.
So you're not aware of one, though, at this juncture?
And I won't say that it works every single time. I have actually had a couple of matches in it that they were able to get all 5 gens done and get out. I had one. I won't say that there is drastically a survivor perk build that is a counter to it, but if I get the wrong map, I'm fucked.
Waiting for orders.
Very, very large maps for that build screws me because I have to keep moving
I copy.
to try and cover every gen at some point in time. So there's always at least 1 or 2 gens that are not in my terror radius.
Yeah.
So as long as they're paying attention to where I'm at, they can literally just tap gens constantly and eventually get them popped. And I have to resist instinct on that one because I have to resist the urge to go into chase to get the down.
Yeah.
Because if I am spending too much time chasing, then I'm spending less time keeping my terror radius over those generators. So that's when people start trying to be toxic to me and piss me off to get me to chase them once they realize what I'm doing. And then I have to resist urge to, they press my FAFO, so now they die.
You crazy? The guy's got to be a full fanatic freak, otherwise he would have split out of this town 20 minutes ago.
I do really wish with Wesker there was an emote, like a button that I could press that would just make it do that.
And it's gonna be there.
Because that would be really fun, because then I could see that they're trying to get me in chase and just smirk at them and stand there.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to do. It's not going to work.
It's go time.
That streamer that I went into his channel, he laughed. He was like, I will fucking admit, you would get me so wound up when I was trying to loop you, it would not even be funny. It's like, because I would be doing a loop that I know works on every fucking killer, and then the next thing I know, I'm like, okay, well, they're far enough away. I can leap this fucking pallet, and I'd leap the pallet, and you were standing there waiting on me. It's like, yeah, I'm really good at mind games with this game. If I am chasing you in a loop, I am wholeheartedly committed to forcing you to jump that pallet, and I am watching for your movement so I know when to shift to the other side of that pallet.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you think I would constantly, I would loop you in one direction for a little while and then change directions and change your direction? I was like, that mentally drives you to the point of, I've got to catch him on one side and get to the other side and get away. It's like, and every survivor has a tail when they're about to jump the pallet. It's like they don't realize it, but it's all the same tail because the way you move gives away that you're about to go for that pallet.
Duncan Fisher
And
here.
that's what I'm watching for, to know when to change directions and be standing there waiting for you.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Yes, Commander.
He's like, I will admit, you're a fucking killer that I would not want to cross in 1v4.
Well,
Moving out.
what is it? 2v8 is only temporary?
Yeah, there's only a couple more days right now.
So, sorry about your luck.
But there's literally like 5 million people that play this game, so...
Yeah.
And if they don't, I'm so fucking ready. Because one of my favorite things to do, especially if I'm not streaming, is I will catch people like Pirate or Teeny or Pixie. They're running Survivor. And I'm on and I'm running Killer, but I'm not streaming. So I will be watching their stream and I will constantly queue and unqueue until I pop them in a lobby.
And it was at that moment they realized they're dead.
Barely hit, Commander.
And I always let them know when it's me, because as soon as I see their names in the lobby, I jump into their chat and just go, and they're like, fuck, scout.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
The first time I fucking did it, it was Pirate and Pixie And
Tanks are faster than any other tank
they
in
had a
theater of
rando in
operations.
there,
Forwards
but
or
they also
backwards.
had a guy that
And it's
who
gonna be
has
the
now actually been removed from our community. We have banned him from the Twitch. Because we found out he's only like 13 years old.
Okay.
And he was being, it's not even really the age, it's the constant name change that he was doing. Like, I don't mind changing your Steam name. Some of them can be funny, but all of his were like Wesker's fatty ass cheeks, or
Yeah, it sounds like a kid.
yeah, you know, they were all sexually derogatory and everything. And I finally just sent him a message. It was like, look, dude, you've been fun to run with, but your play style and the constant name changes
Duncan
to these
Fisher
derogatory
here.
terms are not what our community is trying to build towards. And because of
Duncan
that,
Fisher here.
the hierarchy of this community has discussed, and we feel it is just best for us to part ways now.
Before trouble happens.
Yeah. I was like, we have enjoyed our time, and we appreciate you giving the community your time that you have, but
Awaiting orders.
sorry your age is showing.
Yeah, no joke.
Affirmative.
But it was Pirate, Pixie, a rando, and him that were running together. And it was the first time that I'd managed to pop him in a lobby ever. And I hadn't said anything in their chat. I had been watching, but I hadn't said anything yet. And they saw that I was online. And you could hear them talking, we're gonna fucking pop Cap here in a minute. It's just gonna fucking happen. We're gonna be in here running. I know he's online. I see him on my friends list. We're gonna fucking pop him in lobby, and it's gonna fucking suck. And about that time, I popped him in a lobby, and I was like, good evening. I'll be your killer this evening. And they're like, fuck, it's Cap. Shit.
No Cap.
And I knew, like, I had it up listening, and I downed a couple of them. First, I wasn't even going to kill him. Well, then...
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man? Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Found a flashlight and started trying to flashlight blind me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I killed him first, and he was bitching. He was like, man, he just tunneled me the fuck out. And Pirate was like, to be fair, you kept trying to flashlight stun him. That's Cap's FAFO button.
Duncan Fisher here.
You constantly try to keep him blind, and he will tunnel you the fuck out. He does not care. At that time, he goes toxic. He will down you and watch you fucking bleed. He does not care.
Heading that way.
And then I heard Pirate go, he's on ghoul. I know his fucking ghoul build. He's got at least 2 hexes. I'm going totem hunting.
Lighting
I'm
him
over
up.
here laughing, going, wrong build. It's not the build I'm using. I don't have any hexes on
Standing
this
by.
one. But good luck. If you want to go totem hunting,
On
you
the
just
move.
took yourself out of the game and you're not doing gens, so have fun. And just went on. And I killed his little follower. And then I had the other one on hook. I'm like, okay, I haven't seen Pirate in a while, so he's either
Hey, man, I'm about to put you onto something
or
very
he's
good,
given
and
up
you are
on
giving me
Pirate.
problems.
And I haven't seen Pixie in a while, but I know I've hit her, so she's injured. So she's either hiding somewhere or they're together and they're trying to heal each other. Because I know I've hit both of them. So I started tentacle launching myself around the fucking map and found them hiding behind the fucking machinery, healing each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I dove over the top of the machine, hit him with the fucking Kagari mark and put myself into enrage. Turned around and got a Kagari mark on her and double enraged. And then turned and downed him. Leapt across the fucking thing and downed her. Turned to go pick him up, but of course he had no mither on, so he got up. Well, he turned and he ran to her and stopped and was getting her up. I let him get her up, downed him, right as she got up, turned and hooked him, and then set off and went after Pixie, and she's like, damn it, no, damn it, 2 of you are on hooks, fuck. And Pirate's like, yeah, no, you're bullied. He knows where you're at. I can tell by the way he's moving. He knows exactly where the fuck you're at. I lunged over a fucking pallet and downed her, and then just kind of stood there on top of her, and she's like, he's gonna fucking mooring me. Pirate's like, no, I think he's the way he's following you, I think he's gonna let you get hatched. And about that time, both of them died, and it went into the fucking mooring. He's like, no, he was just waiting for the mooring. He couldn't moor it yet.
Nice. No one is safe, not even your friends.
Oh, especially not my friends.
They should know better.
They know me by now, don't it? They should know, depending on what killer I am, shows them the likelihood of how likely I am to let them out. If I am not on Skull Merchant, there is a 10% chance you're getting out. Now, if somebody manages, like if one of them dies and they're all running together and they say, okay, he's a streamer, and they come in my, one of them comes in my chat and goes, hey, the Dustin's trying to get adept. Okay, cool. Appreciate you letting me know. I'll kill everybody else and I'll let the person that's trying to get adept out. I got no problem giving you, letting you get an achievement. I got no problem with that. That kind of seals everybody else's fate because it's like, okay, they'll get out, but the rest of you die.
Yeah. They're like, worth it or not, either way.
Like this is a double-edged sword here. Sure, your buddy's gonna make it out, but you gotta sacrifice yourself now.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Like I got in one the other night. I was streaming. And,
Lighting them up.
2 of them in there were trying to adept, and they were running together.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's like, this only works out for one of you.
Okay.
Well, I killed one of them. I didn't know. If I'd have known they were both adepting, I'll let them out. But I killed one of them, and he saw that I was a streamer. I was like, hey man, me and the 11 we're trying to adept. I was like, dude, shit, I'm sorry. If I'd have known that, I'd have let you 2 out. Fuck, I'm sorry. It's like you said, the 11? He's like, yeah, because he was running David King. He's like, yeah, 11's trying to adept. Dustin and 11 are the only 2 she has left to adept, and she's trying to get those. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Appreciate you letting me know. Let her know that I'll let her out. Everybody else dies, but she can get out. So, and afterwards, they both came into my channel. And she was like, "I appreciate that." I was like, "If I'd have known David was trying to get it too." Well, but unfortunately, until I kill somebody, nobody can see my name. So
yeah,
you're just lucky that the first person I killed, was the one you were running with, and could come into my channel. I gotta ask her, like, you don't mind people coming into your channel while you're playing? I'm like, no,
that's half the fun.
I was like, even on Survivor, you can see my name. If the killer pops in, hey, I'm your killer this evening, the first question I'm gonna ask is, do you have challenges you're working on? Is there something you need? You got a tone, you got something that you need to get done. I'll help you. It's cool.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
I was like, a lot of people will hide their name because they don't like it. Me, I don't care. If you've come in there, that's a view for me.
Yeah. And I would say, based off of most of the experience that I've seen when people come in, they are having fun, you are having fun. There's a couple of, eggs that are just wanting to be cracked, but overall,
Now you get your you get some that are coming in, GG from GG from the Sable or GG from so and so, fun match, and then you get those that come in that's like, fuck you, you're just tunneling.
The guy's gotta be a full fanatic freak, otherwise he would have split out of this town 20 minutes ago.
L2NS.
I mean, it's that. We are literally playing a competitive game.
Other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
What do you expect me to do? Let you out? No.
Copy that, Commander.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I love the one where in-game collapse, where they start the fucking timer, and I get somebody on a hook, and I'm standing there with it, like, you're just camping the fucking hook. Like, have you ever really paid attention that all through the entire game, there's literally a mechanic to keep me from camping the hook. But as soon as you start that timer, that mechanic goes away. That's because Behavior, the company that builds this game, understands that in-game collapse, camping and slugging are a legitimate strategy. So, yeah. I mean, if I've killed one of you, and then I have one of you on the hook, and then I know then the timer is counting down. I have this person on a hook. I now only have to deal with two of you because one's already out,
Duncan
one's
Fisher here.
stationary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna just watch because you've got two options. Get out and let them die,
Heading that way.
or risk dying yourself to try and get the same. Why would I not just sit there and wait for you?
Yeah.
Ready to get it on.
Like, have you people never watched a horror movie?
Apparently not.
Especially a movie where it's a killer coming after you?
Scream.
They're gonna tunnel you.
Razor.
They're gonna use you as bait for the others. I mean, it's kind of a legitimate strategy. And if you're this pissed off, it works. And of course, my favorite response to that, well, you were slugging. You know how many fucking anti-slug perks there are on the survivor side? If you're getting slugged and don't have one of these perks on, that's kind
Whose
of
fault is that? Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
But I mean, yeah, I have matches that it utterly just fucking seems that it is entirely fucking killer-sided. Because I've ran that killer so long and I have builds that can pretty much counter just about anything. But then there are games that I get into that I just get fucking dog-walled, and I'm like, someone please tell me that this is killer-sided still. Tell me how this game is killer-sided.
Well, the general consensus is always it's whoever's sided, whoever is winning.
Well, the way I
Whether
look
it is
at
or
it,
isn't.
so the way I look at it, okay. Every killer that comes out, there's 1 to 2 survivors that come out with that killer. Plus,
Why don't you dig
there
how
are
beautiful
quite
it
a
is
few
out here?
killers. Lara Croft,
Tanks are
Killers?
faster than any other tanks in theater of operations.
Survivors.
Forwards or backwards.
Lara Croft, Alan Wake, Nick Cage, Ash Williams, Rick and Michonne. That's just survivors that just came out standalone. They had no killer with them. It was just them. Okay. So there are almost 2 to 3 times the amount of survivors that there are killers. So the pool of perks that you have to choose from, if you take the time to at least P1 everything, every survivor, is 2 and 3 times larger than the pool of perks that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Duncan Fisher here.
So your
Heading that
ability to counter us is exponentially larger than ours is to counter you.
Let's go wild, folks.
That, and you've got survivors that have like built-in perks. Built from Left 4 Dead. That motherfucker is faster on gens than anybody. Kate Denson. She is faster than anybody. Feng Mian is small. She's quick, and her hitbox is smaller. So, you have built-in perks. We have built-in powers, but our powers are limited.
Moving out.
Well, most of them. Ghoul is, if you know how to run Ghoul, there's just not a lot of hope. Lich, if you know how to run Lich, there's not a lot of hope for the survivors. That's a mean fucking build. That's a mean fucking killer if you know what you're doing. And there are specific killers that, like Singularity. I ran 2 matches on Singularity and went, this motherfucker's a little bit unfair. So I'm just gonna run another killer. I'll build the fucking blood points and I'll prestige them because I don't like running killers that are just drastically overpowered. Or have a huge unfair advantage. Singularity, I can literally throw his fucking camera and latch it onto the back of a fucking survivor and teleport straight to that survivor.
Duncan Fisher here.
Sounds very mean.
Heading that way.
So I don't really like running. I don't mind running Dredge. Dredge has a teleport, but he can only teleport to lockers.
Oh, well, that's the way the Mechwarrior
you can lock those lockers, which I can get out. I can break the
so
lock.
many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose.
But it takes me longer.
Tanks
and
are
it gives
faster
you
than any
sound
other tanks in theater of
because now you
operations.
hear
Forwards
Dredge
or
inside that
backwards.
locker banging on the fucking door trying to get out. Okay, I need
Gives
to
them
get the
time
fuck
to
out of
get
Dodge.
away.
Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge. I did have one while I was running Dredge to prestige him. Teeny was watching me running. I got down to, I killed the other 3. Robin was the only one fucking left. And she was like, now the question, does Robin survive? And I'm moving around like I got no clue what this fucking Robin is. I had no fucking clue. This is a huge fucking map. It's all trees and fucking high grass and lots of fucking line of sight breaks. I got no fucking clue what this Robin is. She might get out. I don't know where she's at. I'm not gonna lie. And then I happened to catch, because she was wearing the Scoops Ahoy outfit, and I caught the white fucking hat move over the top of a fucking rock. I was like, there she is. So I get into chase with her, and she's like, will she find the fucking hatch before he gets her? So I started watching how she was moving. I'm like, okay, she's probably gonna go that direction. She's gonna move over to the side of the building over there, and then she's gonna cut left and try and break line of sight with me on the edge of this building, because there's a good chance that the hatch will spawn over there because this is main building. So I charged my fucking locker teleport and started looking and saw a fucking set of 3 lockers in the direction she was running, jumped to that locker and came out on top of her. And Teeny's like, yeah, no, she didn't make it. I was like, in my defense, that move rarely works.
Duncan Fisher here.
Yeah. On the topic of timing,
Heading that way.
I was fighting 2 sets of standard elementals, inner sphere style, in this match, and I had it beat down to almost being rubble, and I went ahead and advanced, which is not necessarily great, even though they were like almost dead. They get attached to you and then beat you up, but they were standing in an area of fire, so when they advanced to attack me, their movement caused them to take fire damage, which killed them as they tried to lunge. Talk about baiting them, and their attack action cost them their life. Not quite DVD, but Battletech equivalent. Here, come get a juicy mag. Die in the flames.
Commander?
World War III has officially started. How many times have we said that? Like, you people are paying attention to the wrong wars. The wars that we're dealing with right now, they've been going on since the dawn of fucking time. But the day America looks at Israel and goes, you know what, fuck you, we're coming after you, that's the day I move countries. That's the day that I worry. 'Cause I don't care who you are, I don't care what religion you're in. You look back at the history of warfare with Israel, Israel gets hit, and then they come back and they walk over that fucking country and they kill 1,000 people for every one Israelite that's killed. I don't care what religion you are, you don't fuck with Israel.
Did you see what just recently happened between Afghanistan and Pakistan?
The mother beautiful prick.
So,
And it's gonna be there.
I'm not entirely sure, but I believe the understanding is Afghanistan attacked Pakistan thinking that they were going to accomplish something, which thus far most people can't figure out what they thought they were going to win. And Pakistan was like, you're a mosquito, and then just decisively beat the crap out of them in response. It was.
There's a lot of that happens in warfare.
It's not a U.S. or Russia or China level country, but it is head and shoulders above the Afghanistan, and it was just like, what were you trying to accomplish?
Those are the moments that I'm watching and I go, you saw that working differently in your head.
Did you? Yeah.
How did you think this was going to go?
Let's go.
That's what everybody is constantly worried about with this fucking, with everything going on. Oh, we're going to get boots in the ground over here in the U.S. We're going to have military coming into the U.S. trying to invade us. I'm like...
did they forget we're surrounded by thousands of miles of water?
And guns.
Yeah.
Guns. Like, I mean, it's that... How many countries have tried stepping foot into America?
They watched Red Dawn one too many times.
Oh, not even just that. I mean, during the time of Pearl Harbor.
Hey, Shiny.
Japan tried, they were going to. The Emperor of Japan was like, we go to America, we invade them, we take them over. And the Emperor's own fucking advisors was like, yeah, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Heading that way.
If you go over there, behind every blade of grass will be a gun. That is not a country to fuck with.
It's the porcupine defense.
I mean, we are a country that the citizens are armed just as heavily as our fucking military.
In the epic words of Neo, guns. Lots of guns.
Or my favorite scene out of Ultraviolet, where she walks into the fucking computerized metal detector.
Oh, and it shows all the stuff that she's got hidden on her person. Yeah.
Number of weapons. Many.
We're late, it's because we're dead.
That movie may have been shit, but that scene was peak.
Yeah. I thought the idea of the dimensional pockets for ammunition was an interesting way of handling that, especially since there's no realism to it in the first place in that world. So it just works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the pocket dimensions for ammunition, for weapons. I mean, you have an infinite. You have a fucking bag of holding built into you. Okay?
Yeah, a bag of holding, and Didn't they actually have... No. The thing that she was carrying never got put into the pocket. The person was put into the equivalent bag of holding.
Yeah.
Or the module of holding, whatever you want to call it.
Let's go wild, folks.
I mean, come on. Bags of holdings are one of my utmost favorite items inside of D&D.
It's incredibly helpful.
Oh, not even that.
Negative wave.
The potential of a weapon.
Oh yeah, if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
In a bag of holding, you basically created a nuke.
Yeah, it is amusing.
And not even just that. One of my absolute favorite things to do with a bag of holding is, as I go through every town, just buy every fucking dagger that I can find in every town that we cross. And then when we get to the BBG,
they didn't have to deploy. Sorry, go ahead.
Flip the bag of holding inside out.
Yeah.
Because now I've got like 6,000 fucking daggers in this bag of holding, and I'm flipping it inside out and launching 6,000 daggers.
So I just completed a mission. It was protect one base, attack another. I get there. I end up probably burning through all the support lances in the process. It was a longer fight, but we get to the end. I get all of my mechs onto the exfil location, and as I'm being picked up, another 2 dropships drop down and deploy mechs. And the reason why I'm mentioning it is they followed through. The story is you are defending, but their people are not going to get there in time. So they actually took the time to make sure that when you deployed or extracted, it shows the defenders getting there late to the party. They didn't have to do that for the storyline, but they still did it for presentation. I like that.
That's definitely the moment of, look, the cavalry's arrived.
And we're leaving. You're late, guys. You're late. You're very, very late.
And also there's another 2 things that I love in D&D. The what do they call that? The Lycan missile. That's a good one.
The Lycan missile.
So Lycans are pretty much immune to fall damage as long as they don't like fucking land on silver.
Okay, that would be remarkably specific.
So if you've got, say, a wizard or a warlock that can open a fucking portal 500 meters in the air, and you throw that fucking Lycan through the portal that's on the ground, you have now effectively created a fucking meteor out of a Lycan that can hit the ground, do exponential damage, and then get up and go to attacking.
Okay.
Anything that's left alive, he's coming. And then one of my absolute favorite things to do, and it takes a good bit of stuff to set up, and a good bit of stuff to actually keep supplied, funded, whatever word you want to call it. So basically, you have to have like a ranger or something like that can basically use a firearm, basically use a rifle. You have to have an enchanter or luck up and find a fucking ring of, what do they call that? Enchantment removal, basically.
Okay.
You attach that to the front of the rifle, just past the barrel, right on the end of the barrel. And then you find somebody that can shrink objects. And you take an assload of cannonballs and you shrink them down to the size of a fucking musket ball. Or whatever ammunition that rifle uses. Yeah.
Singularity railgun. Whoa.
I love doing that shit in D&D.
The best thing that I have ever done, the most absolutely overpowered, crazy event that took place it was a one shot. We all created level 20 characters, and it was a gladiating arena. And there was Paladin, there was me as a gnome artificer, there was casters, and another melee. And everybody got taken out except for myself by the Paladin. Well, I had chose a gnome artificer, and I had gotten a ring of invisibility, and I lucked out that when I rolled, I pretty much could spend the whole match, as long as I did not get hit, invisible, because of the number of charges that it gave me. So I summoned 2 spectral cannons, and I gave them clawed feet, so they could not just move around, but they could move up walls. So I'm invisible, wandering around, staying out of the way, because I don't really have that kind of damage potential. But the cannons do. And every time they DPS down a cannon, I can summon another one without giving a direct trigger of where I am. I have to be within a certain distance. But because of the fact that by the time we were done, he was out of mana and he was trying to hit melee, he couldn't swing or do damage to the cannons. So it was a war of attrition where, as long as he didn't randomly hit me, which he tried many times to swing in or cast a spell to, clear it via AoE, trying to trigger it, he was unable to do it. So this match went around and around and around and around, and he couldn't do anything. It was to the point that he was just being bled out, but it was taking so long. I'm like, how about we just, roll a d20 and, see, who wins, kind of thing. And he's like, sure, fine. I mean, it doesn't really give any true satisfaction either way, but just, to say that there was a winner. I lost that roll. He's like, dude, this isn't accurate. You had me in every way. You lucked out with that roll of the amount of charges or amount of minutes that was going to continuously run. I had no way to take out your cannons. You could respawn them. It was literally just a matter of time. I was a dead man. I have never been so ineffectual.
Dead man walking.
And this was the first time I had done anything like that. And I was like, beginner's luck.
One of my favorite ones that I'd ever seen when I was DMing, and I gave the guy props. I was like, this is fucking kudos. This is chef's kiss, a type of build that I would fucking run myself. So chef's kiss on that.
Yeah.
I gotta kill you, but chef's kiss on that. He created a wizard.
It's wizard time, motherfucker.
He basically gave it the ability. He went and he found like 100 foot of fucking rope. And he gave his wizard basically 2 abilities. Or 3 abilities, basically. Fireball, magic missile, and a pocket dimension. This motherfucker was playing Portal basically the entire fucking time. We would get into a fucking fight. He would open that pocket dimension, throw the fucking rope into it, pull himself into his pocket dimension. And when it was his turn, he would pop out, throw a fireball, throw a magic missile, and pop back into the fucking pocket dimension. So it was literally just pop, hit, I'm out, you can't hit me. I'm like, chef's kiss. This is amazing.
Very nice.
Like, you are thinking with portals. I approve.
Approved.
It's like the only thing that would have made this more perfect if this motherfucker was a Warforged and talked like Gladys.
That actually would have been pretty good.
One of my favorites that I've made was my plasmoid. it was a plasmoid.
Not too bad as far as funds. I'll take that.
Grave Touch Rogue, I think was what it was. Basically a haunted rogue. He was a plasmoid. And the way he got his haunting was everyone that he killed,
Fire
he
65% more bullets per keck.
Like everything that he killed, he would absorb the souls of it. So he was haunted by those that he killed, but that just made him more powerful. Because he could then use them for Grave Touch. And the way that I played him, because he could talk and everything, but he only chose to at certain times. He was a plasmoid of few words. So like, if they went into a tavern and like shit got fucking weird and everything, he'd just fucking puddle out. He'd just turn into a fucking puddle of goop and slide up under a table and just be sitting there like, fuck you guys. No, I'm good. That's a you problem. And anytime somebody directed a quote to me or something, it was like, you see a bubble form in the puddle of goo and start rising to the surface. And when the bubble pops, all you hear is, fuck you.
Nice. All right, I will be right back. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this session. Had some pretty good luck in that regard. Did not end up taking any major damage on any of my mechs during this mission. Just armor, maybe a little structure, if that. I mean, the worst one was 6 days of damage, so that's pretty damn good. Did I come out with anything that's freaking amazing? No. Did I get a couple things that might be useful? Yes. But with that, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you next stream. Take care.